Hi guys, my name is Temitope Karim. Today we have an education consultant with us. A very big one at that. Everybody call him Mr. Dudu. When you see him, you know he's Mr. Dudu. You know why they call him that. Today he's going to just run us through admission process. If you're out there, you've taken JAMB or you want to take JAMB next year, or you want to take post JAMB, and this video is for you. And while watching this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, press the subscribe button right now. So you're welcome. Okay, so talking about all the things that you do right now, they in the education, they are focused around getting admission, ensuring students get admission into various tertiary institutions. Now JAMB is done. What next after JAMB?
What next after JAMB is another exam, and the exam is post UTME exam. A lot of schools that does post UTME exam, while some schools does not, offer exams to prospective candidates. So they do screening. So students should, and that is why every student needs an educational consultant that will guide you through the process of admission. You can't just, consult for yourself. So there are a lot of schools that does post UTME. Before you can gain admission into that school, you have to opt in for post UTME registration, while some schools don't do post UTME registration. And some other schools too, they change. For a particular year they do exams, while other years they might not do. So they have to sit down after their meeting, the board meeting, they announce to the general public that okay, for this particular academic section, academic year, we are going to be offering post UTME exams. You understand? So we have different categories of JAMB students. We have JAMB students that scored above 250. We have JAMB students that had below 250 to 200. We have 200 to 180. We have 180 to 150.
We have 150 and the rest.
You understand? So
yes.
The way we consult students that have that got 250 above is different from the way we consult for students that had 250 to 200, then like that. You understand? So that is it.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about those categories. Let's take them one after the other.
Okay, let's start.
Sorry to cut you.
Okay.
So let's take them one after the other, and let's just talk about what next for them. For instance, we have students who add 250 to and above. Let's not even drop at 280. Let's say and above. What is it that you can do? Is it like that you take post JAMB? Or is it JUPEB?
You mean for 250 and above?
So we do it like that, 250 and above, or 220 to 250.
It's okay.
Let's do like that.
Now, statistics shows, in my own tutorial, our statistics shows that most of our science students, the females, want to study nursing. You understand? So we have students that had 250 above, we have students that have below 250. We even have students that had 150, 170 that still want to do nursing. So if you had 150, 160 or 170 and you want to do nursing, you are deceiving yourself. You cannot do nursing. You can only do nursing in your Sunday school.
So you're saying that you are done with JAMB, your score rather determines the next step you are meant to take.
Yes. Your JAMB score is your course. The course you are prospecting to study is being how am I going to put it? It is being determined by the JAMB score that you have. You understand? So if you want to do medical courses like medicine and surgery, nursing, medical lab, pharmacy, you understand, dentistry and all of that, then you should have nothing less than 220. You understand? So we have Federal University of Federal University of Health Science, Ilaoregun. If you have 220, you can opt in for nursing. You understand? So last 2 years they wrote exam. Last year it was screening of results. This year we don't know if it is screening of results or examination. You understand? So it is not only your JAMB UTME results that will project you or that will make you qualify for admission. Your O-level results also project you for to qualify for admission. You understand? So if you have a good JAMB UTME score, you also have a good O-level results, a good grades in your O-level results, then your chances of getting that course of your choice is very possible. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so now let's go back to what we were doing before, for 250 and 280. So are you saying that students who score 280 and above can write post-JAMB? They're eligible if their school is writing post-JAMB?
There's a way schools do it now. They will tell you our benchmark for this university is 200.
200, yes.
You understand? So even if you don't have 200, you cannot apply for the post-UTME or for the screening exam. Take LASSO as a case study. You don't have 195. You cannot purchase LASSO screening form or post-UTME for whatever they call it. You don't have 200. You cannot. JAMB will not even send your name to the school. You understand?
So that's where change of course and change of institution comes in, right?
Yes, that is where it comes in. So change of institution is based on your JAMB UTME score.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying now? Now, change of course is after your post-UTME exam. Maybe the aggregate for post-UTME exam, for post-UTME test to gain admission to study nursing, maybe you have to have 25 points. And you add 20 points or 24 points, then that is where change of course comes in. So immediately your post-UTME score is being released, then you should know
that I can opt in for biochemistry. You
understand that? No, yes, at this point I cannot do nursing again. Then there should be an alternative course you should be able to do. You understand? So if you cannot do nursing, there are courses that are less competitive to nursing that you can do. You understand? We have public health is there. We have medical lab science is there. We have FCLT is there. We have microbiology is there. We have food science is there. You understand? So there are other good courses, but I would like to say students are too unidirectional. They are too, they are too. How am I going to put it? Help me with one vocabulary that will cover that. You understand?
Okay, they just want that course. They don't want to diversify.
Yes, they don't want that particular course, and you are not even doing well to prepare for the course you want to study. You understand? So that is it as to that. So for JAMB UTME score, the higher you score, the more chances you have. You understand? So we have schools. Schools are yet to release their benchmark now, their cutoff mark for admission. While some schools, the cutoff mark for admission still remain constant. You understand? So for Fushi, it still remain constant. For Unilag, we don't have 200, you cannot opt in for any course you want to study. So 200 plus, the plus that you have to your 200 will now determine the course you want to do.
But the benchmark for some of those schools, especially federal universities,
especially federal universities is 200. But federal university or Ekiti, it is not 200. Okay, you understand? We have courses for 160. Wow. You understand? You can still get educational courses for 160. You can get courses for 170, 180. You understand? So that is that. So depending on the school you want, so you are the one to ask that, okay, this I want to opt in for this school. What is their cutoff mark? You understand? Okay, we'll now tell you cutoff mark for this school is 200. Cutoff mark for this school is 160, 170. Okay, I want to study medicine and surgery. We will know already. We will tell you to bring your O-level results. We will know the number of A's that you have. If you have A, it's 10 points. You understand? If you have C5, it's 5 points. You understand? So if you have B, it's 8 points. Depending on the type of B that you have B2, B3. You understand? Depends on the type of C that you have. You have C5, you have C6, you have C4. You understand? So that is that. So we are going to calculate your aggregate for you. For schools that are doing screening, you understand? Last week is doing screening, you don't do exam. So if you have your JAMB UTME score, and you have your O level, then we can come up with an aggregate for you. Can now tell you that, oh boy, my sister, you need to change your course. You cannot opt in for nursing.
So how can a student know if the school they really want to go to is writing post-JAMB or is doing screening? Now,
the school will advertise their form, their admission form for the year.
So so you can just go to their website, right, and just check.
And just check. Gateway Poly, their form is on now. They've started sales for admission form. So definitely they are going to write aptitude test. You understand what I'm saying now? So for students that are at 150, 140, they can still gain admission. You understand? There are private polytechnic, there are state polytechnic that can still admit students with 150, 160. But one thing I want to establish here is that regardless of your JAMB UTME score, you can still gain admission. So fact is not less than 120.
Okay, so where does so far it's not less than 120?
Yes,
that takes me back. So can you give examples of schools that takes 120 and the courses that you can do with maybe 120, 130 to 150, 180?
One school that I'm very sure of that can take 120 are private schools.
Okay, private institutions.
Yeah, private institutions, they can take 120. You understand? If you have 140, you can still gain admission to Gateway Poly. I'm not sure Gateway Poly is even a private school. Gateway Poly is a confessional school. It is not even a private, it's owned by the state. You understand? So there are some schools that are owned by state, there are some schools that are owned by the
federal government, private,
and the private.
Okay, so where does JUPEB, A-level, I think there is another one, IJMB,
yes.
and pre-degree. What's the difference between the four? I think they are just those four, right?
IJMB and JUPEB, they are A-level programs. Now, A-level programs are advanced programs. We have O-level students. O-level students are students in senior secondary school.
Okay.
Now, A-level students, they are pre-university students. So they call it pre-varsity programs. You understand? So the course you want to do in your university as a course is the same course you'll be doing during your A-level program. So for students that miss JAMB UTME program, JAMB UTME registration or form or application, they can as well go for A-level program.
Okay, so it's not even a must that you write JAMB before doing JUPEB or IJMB.
But definitely, you are still coming to JAMB.
Okay.
Because there is no admission that is a genuine admission if it is not going through JAMB.
Okay.
A school cannot give you admission now without JAMB giving you admission. So admission without JAMB is a fake admission. So if a school is giving you admission without the consent of JAMB, then that admission is a fake admission. So if you are doing A-level program, A-level exam or any A-level admission, A-level program, either IJMB or JUPEB, at the end of your 9 months program, because the program runs for 9 months, at the end of your 9 months intensive lecture, you will sit for exam. At the end of your exam, you are still coming back to JAMB to collect JAMB direct entry form.
Okay.
JAMB sells 2 forms. JAMB sells UTME
and direct
entry. So if you are doing A-level program, you should collect JAMB direct entry form. So you are going to attach your A-level results, either JUPEB or IJMB. You are going to fill it in during your direct entry
registration. So after filling direct entry form, do you still write exam or just automatic? They will weigh your A-level.
Now, if you apply for JAMB direct entry form with your A-level results,
yes.
You understand what I'm saying now? You are applying for JAMB UTME exam with your O-level results. So you are applying for JAMB direct entry program with your A-level results or your NCE results or your ND results.
Polytechnic, yes.
You understand what I'm saying now? Yes. So then you are still going to purchase form from the school. So it is the school that will now determine, that will now come and see, that will now tell you that if you are going to be writing a direct entry exam, a post exam to qualify you for the admission, or they are just going to interview you for the admission.
Okay. So that's for JUPEB and IJMB.
So
what are the schools? What schools do JUPEB and IJMB? Is it every school out there that run it?
No, not every school does JUPEB and IJMB. IJMB and JUPEB, they are peculiar to the schools. You understand? Now Unilag does JUPEB, IJMB, Kwasu, Unilorin, and all other schools in the north.
Okay.
You understand? But here in the west, we have JUPEB. Schools like Unilag, LASU, TASUD, EXU, Foyer, LASUED, all these schools, they take JUPEB, not IJMB.
Okay, so where does pre-degree comes in?
Now, pre-degree is also a post-varsity program, but it's not as advanced as A-level.
Okay, so for JUPEB, and you're still coming back to pre-degree, but for JUPEB and the other one, IJMB, after taking everything, after your 9 months, are you going into 100 level?
No, you're not going into 100 level. You are going to be gaining admission. You are going to be admitted into 200 level, not 100 level. That is why they call it A-level program. You understand? But for pre-degree, it is pre-varsity. You understand? It is before 100 level. You understand? So it's a program that will qualify you for 100 level. You understand what I'm saying now? So students that are admitted into the university after their pre-degree program, the school is still going to do JAMB regularization for them. You understand?
Yes.
To authenticate their admission. Not like I said, there is no admission without JAMB.
Yes, that's the body that
yes
is in charge. So you've explained enough the difference. So any student out there, I know by now you'll be able to understand the difference between pre-degree, JAMB, post-JAMB, and everything. Thank you so much. That has been so insightful, I must say. Yeah, for students that will be watching this much later, or maybe someone that has already, let me use the word JAMB as JAMB, just like you say, that you know, like have a good score in JAMB and you want to take it again next year, because there's always a time to do it again. If you fall once, you can always rise and definitely. Go into it again with full force. For someone who wants to write, we starting afresh next year by taking JAMB, what is the process like? What are you meant to do? What is it that you must have before saying, no, you want to start your admission process?
Yeah, before you start admission processing, first, your O-level results must be of good grade. Understand? Then, you go to a good tutorial. And your purpose should be defined. Your purpose for going to a tutorial should be defined. You understand? So many people are out of school already. They are through with their secondary school. So definitely they will need a tutorial. You understand? You are going to the tutorial. You are not going to tutorial for friendship, to make friends. You are not going for fashion. You are not going to show off your cell phone. So you are going strictly for academic purpose. So you should have, then the tutorial settings is a very good setting. In the tutorial settings, you have direct access to your teacher. You understand? It is a child-centered academic activity. You understand? So if you have questions, you can ask. You can see the teacher immediately after the class. You understand? So for students that will be retaking or resitting a JAMB UTME exam, they should go to a very good tutorial. You can't teach yourself. It is not possible for you to teach yourself. You always need a teacher. You always need a mentor. You understand? So regardless of how you can read and understand, you still need somebody to put you through. Okay.
So lastly, Mr. David, how can a student know the requirements for their courses when it comes to JAMB? I'm not talking about the score right now, but the subject combination. Yeah, that is what. How can a student know the subject combination for the course they want to study?
Yeah, for students that want to study medicine and surgery, their subject combination is
like that's science class. Yes. Generally, most times.
Science class. We have engineering science.
Yes, that's tech.
You understand? Yeah, that's tech. We have natural science. We have medical science. Natural science is courses like zoology, botany, anatomy, microbiology. We have medical science like MMBS, nursing,
pharmacy, dentistry.
You understand?
Yes.
So for medical science and natural sciences, subject combination for JAMB, because without the correct or without the right subject combination, you cannot gain admission. And your subject combination starts in the tutorial and the course that you want to do. And during your JAMB registration, there is always a display. We have issues of students that chose wrong subject combination, not because they want to choose the wrong subject combination, but during the registration, they are not looking at the display monitor. Instead of, I have a case now, instead of mathematics, the person registering mistakenly opting for music.
Wow.
So, and the candidates want to study computer science. So, how do you want to study computer science with music? So, he chose the subject registered for him was English. English is a compulsory subject.
Yes.
English, physics, chemistry, and music.
Instead of
no,
mathematics.
English, physics, chemistry, and music. Yeah, instead of mathematics.
In place of music.
You understand? So that is issues that we have on ground. So you need to know, personally, you need to know your subject combination. Even at the point of registration, you still need to be obsessed with the system. Look at it, scrutinize your information very well before you leave that place.
I think for arts is always
English, government, literature, and CRS.
And what about economics?
Depending on the type of art course you want to do.
Yeah.
Now, take for example political science. Now, political science, your courses are English, literature, government,
economics.
and economics,
yes.
Not CRS. But for media arts, for media and theater arts, you have to do literature, CRS, government, and English. You understand? But for management science, English, mathematics, economics, and government.
Wow. Thank you so much. That has been so very, very insightful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. You can just be saving a life. Thank you so much. This is Edugist. Bye.